Confidently Wrong. I'm your host, Chris Nugeth.
I'm Pat Nugeth.
We got Stephen Barton.
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
that was a good intro, dude.
We did it.
We did the
we
names.
Trying to work on that.
We did the name of the podcast.
Last time I said, this is Confidently Wrong. And then I was like, we're doing good. And Pat's like, So what do you mean? He's like, you say you're doing good, but you didn't say your name. And then I'm like, I absolutely said my name. And he's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, no, I said my name. I'm pretty sure I said my name. And then I was like, nope, I did.
Nope.
I did not.
Editing, you're like, edit it in.
Yeah, scrub it in. Put it in with AI.
Well, I was like really trying to look in the mirror because I'm like, oh my God, like I really thought I said my name. Like how many times have I done that where I'm adamant that I said something and I just didn't?
All the time.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah. A bit, yeah.
Does it really?
Pretty often, yeah.
Am I like just losing my mind?
No.
No, I wasn't implying just for you. I was implying just generally. I think
Yeah, I think it
People
happens
just
to
do
everybody.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm normal.
Sure.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
I just want to be cool and normal. That's my Tinder bio. It's
Cool and
normal.
Yeah, you did on the last one. He was talking about regretting not joining the military. It was, but if I joined, then no one would think I was cool. It's like that's the biggest priority.
My older brother is the coolest person I've ever met.
That was good. And I was like, yeah, because it's cooler to sit around and not do anything. That's the cool
true.
thing to do. So, but thanks for coming out to the Sticks.
Yeah, thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
He brought McDonald's once again.
Once
Did.
again.
They gotta keep the tradition going.
Good
Hell yeah.
tradition,
Do they typically hate you when you roll through or like you?
No, I try to be pretty chill about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I even said, I was like, hey, listen, I'm really sorry. I know it's not your fault. They only let me use one reward per
Right.
order now. So I'm going to put in 7 orders, just so you know.
I actually I went to Taco Bell last week and AI took my order. They have an AI at the drive-thru now for Taco Bell.
Do they do so like AI? Everyone's worried about pre-crime. Do they do pre-order, or they just know exactly? Like, they just look in there like, oh, he's gonna want.
Not yet. I think they'll get there. But I liked it. I expected to not like it, but because if I go through a fast food place, I don't like when they very quickly are like, what can I get for you? Because like at Taco Bell, I'm like, what do I actually want? So I like to look around and browse. So with the AI, it's like I can waste your time. With a human, they hate you. You're there at 11 at night. They want to go home. They can't stand you.
11, you got there early.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And then Taco Bell out of Portland is open till 3 in the morning. Oh God. Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense because like that
Nothing is open. Yeah.
Like, you're
I
just
think Burger King is like 24/7.
Yeah, I think
that's
you're
it.
right. Yeah. You can break the AI ordering, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
If you order like 10,000 waters, it like
Ooh.
freaks out.
It
and
has
like,
to do it.
immediately gives you a person. So
I mean, I don't like it because then it's going to put Taco Bell people out of their jobs, but I did like the AI ordering because like it understood everything I was saying. That's what I was worried about because I'm kind of like, can I chicken quesadilla? And then they're like, all right, a chicken quesadilla. Anything else? And I'm like, wow.
like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have a we don't have that here at Taco Bell.
Yeah. It's just like, are you always this stupid?
it calls the cops. It assumes you're drunk.
Man.
Actually, that's a good question. I wonder if AI will start doing that, sussing out if you're hammered. And
Oh,
then
I'm
call
sure.
the police.
Pre-crime thing.
Yeah.
They're just gonna look at your pupils, be like, oh, this guy's fucked up.
Yeah.
They're gonna send the cops in on you, and they're gonna come in with exoskeleton armor. Have you been seeing that?
What?
They've been demoing these like exoskeletons
Oh, yeah.
that they have, and a guy's like taking like a baton and like hitting him in the throat, and he's just not even reacting to it.
So it's like full body, you're like
Yeah.
completely covered?
Full body exoskeleton.
That
dude.
went Crisis real quick. I don't know if you guys ever played that video game, Crisis.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right, cool. Glad Pat knows what that is. Otherwise,
that's the video game.
That's right. I played Crisis 3. I liked it. Yeah.
Is it spelled like cry, like CRY?
It is actually, yeah.
It is,
You're
it
exactly
is,
correct.
yeah.
Nice, nice.
Pretty good game.
It was supposed to be one of those video games. It was like test how good your computer is with this game. That was like their whole thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, yeah.
Ran just like any other video game.
Oh, look at Mr. Rich Tits over
Well, I
here.
did it on I did it on 360. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Damn. There's one time I was ordering at Taco Bell, and there was like a homeless guy by the ordering thing, and he's just like yelling at the lady, but then she thought it was me.
No.
So like, I pull up to the drive-thru. It's like, we'll be with you 1 minute. He's like, give me my fucking food now. And then she's like, all right, I guess we'll take your order now. What do you want? And I'm just kind of like, no. That was, there's a man by the speaker that was not me, and then he's like calling me the F slur for like, he's like, you fucking tattletale. Yeah, you were with me.
I remember that.
You narc, you tattletale.
Well, yeah, because he wanted us to order him food, and then we said no, and then he was like calling us gay, and then I remember at one point when the lady came to the window, he was like, they were calling me gay. You're like, what's she gonna do about it? She works at Burger King at night.
Oh man, it was like, I want you to, that was not me.
Yeah.
Please.
He's the manager.
Actually,
the whole thing.
I had a very negative encounter with the manager at that Burger King one time. I picked up my girlfriend from work like really late at night, and then there was nothing else open, so we went through Burger King, and I got a burger. She doesn't really like eat like red meat, so she got like a chicken sandwich or whatever, and then we get the food and it's wrong. It's all the wrong food. They give us like 3 rodeo burgers, and I was like, I turned back and I'm like, fuck these people, so I just kept one of the burgers, and that became my burger, which was pretty good. But I go back through, and I'm trying to like walk into the lobby because I don't want to go back through the drive-through. The manager comes out and he's like, oh, like you can't come in here like right now. And I was like, no, like I went through the drive-through, you gave me the wrong food. And he goes, really? They told me it was the right food. I was like, oh, okay.
My mistake.
It's like, how guilty do you sound if you're like, I gave him the right food, by the way. I just want to get that out
Totally
there.
gave him the right food.
It's the weirdest thing. I gave him the correct food, and probably nothing will come of this.
I know my job is to usually give them the wrong order, but I just wanted you to know that today I gave them the right order.
I did it.
Well, the three of us work. The three of us work in a kitchen together. Like whenever we make even the slightest mistake, we're like, "What can I get you to make this right?"
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's like that is the way to handle.
And also, I know 100% that I made a mistake. I know exactly when it happened.
Yeah.
Like I know where it was. Like.
Yeah. I have to be like, excuse me, sir, I did deep fry a thermometer. So I'll have your food out
There
to
was
you
one
shortly.
time I was working kitchen at like my college diner, and there was this lady that ordered chicken tenders, and she was like rushing me. She was like standing like really close to me, just like rushing me. And so I just served her these chicken tenders just to get her off my case. Totally raw, like
Good.
almost frozen.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of like, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't apologize. You're like, this is what you want.
Right.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
what
like
you
you
told
are
me to
rushing
do.
a fryer.
You
Like,
said
I don't.
medium rare. What
You wanted iced chicken.
I love me some
my
iced chicken.
roommate in college was like really bad at cooking, and he legitimately asked me, he was like, can you have chicken if it's a little bit pink? And I was like, no.
Bro, you're gonna die.
And he was like, it's not like steak where you can have it like pink. And I'm like, dude, just anytime you cook something, ask me before you eat it. He would survive on like nothing but spaghetti and like frozen taquitos from Costco.
I can't really. I'm trying to
not
guess,
bad.
Steven, if you like, because you strike me as like a very, very, very overly polite, not overly polite, but polite person. So if something's
Weird
fucked up,
downgrade.
you're like not really. But also, I can tell maybe that you would want. Like, are you like? Do you like a Karen out kind of
No,
situation? or are you-
I Karen out in the nicest way possible. I will not. I will get what I want.
Yes.
But I will do everything in my power to not make them feel bad about it.
That's the right way to handle it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely subscribe to the more flies with honey than vinegar situation.
Because there are people that enjoy.
Oh no,
they
no.
enjoy
Yeah.
being rude.
I will say though, I've had times where they've legitimately fucked up my food, but then I'm so polite about it, they don't feel obligated to like really make up for it. So then you're kind of in a pit. Like one time I went to like a breakfast spot in Boston, and I went and like person I was with, both of our food got fucked up. Like I got like it was like a turkey and brie sandwich. I get there, it's just a chunk of just ice cold brie. Horrible
gross,
sandwich. And then she got a waffle, and then she's cutting into it and starts pulling out like just a whole clump of like yarn or string that was somehow in the batter and baked into the waffle. And so I was just, I brought it to the server and like, hey, like I don't usually do this, but like, I mean, come on. And then he was like, all right, we're going to take 10% off and give you a free donut. And he was like, that's
not at
not-
all.
that's not,
conversation. No.
it doesn't make up for
Yeah,
it.
and I would even say like, no, I'm really sorry. Like that's not gonna do it. I would just prefer you remake the food.
Right.
You know? Like, and I, you know,
Yeah.
I will. You know, you just got to stand firm on that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, especially again because like 3 of us work in food service currently right now. It's just like.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry. Like that's not okay. Like,
If I gave someone food with a chunk of yarn in it, they're not paying for the
oh
food.
no,
that'd
I'm
be
refunding
insane.
them and
Yeah.
giving them a piece of chocolate
Exactly.
cake.
Yeah.
Like,
Why do people think 10% off is like that? That's like $5.
Yeah. You're not
It's
even
like
getting
the
me to cost.
smallest discount you can get. Yeah.
It's like, but it's like enough to where people feel like that's something. But
Yeah.
it's like it's nothing.
I've like picked up coupons for like 10% off or sometimes even 15% off and just been like, who cares?
I don't
just
need
throw it
this.
away. Yeah.
Like, this is a waste of paper.
Yeah. They used to have this service at our college where it was called like study points or something, where it's like if you it tracks when you're in class, and then if you shut off your phone, you get pocket points, and you get like points the longer you stay off your phone. It's a good app to have. Probably a lost cause now, but you could either get a great deal at Wingstop or it'd be like 10% off of like Urban Outfitters. It's like, so what, like $5 off,
right.
$200 for a sweatshirt with fake graffiti on it. I don't want that.
College kids at Urban Outfitters.
Yeah,
I was a big Urban Outfitters kid.
Oh yeah, I tried going a couple years ago when it was clearly too late for me to be in there. It's a horrible feeling to be shopping at a place and there's like 19-year-olds in there.
Target demo.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's right. Do you guys remember when like Urban Outfitters was selling what was it? Like where there's a shooting, the Coast Guard shot a student. You want to talk about?
Kent
State.
Oh,
they were selling
that wasn't the Coast Guard.
What?
That was like the National Guard.
The National Guard, yeah.
Oh, you said the Coast Guard.
Oh,
yeah,
I meant the National Guard.
I was worried you were about to be like, no, I didn't.
And see,
I said the National Guard.
I was literally
I said the SWAT team.
I literally was thinking, no, I said National Guard. But no, the National Guard shot students protesting Vietnam.
Yeah, Kent State.
And so Urban Outfitters was selling Kent State hoodies with like,
Hell yeah.
like
With
Kent
blood
State
on them?
blood-stained hoodies.
Nice.
It's fucking nuts.
How many people
dude.
died? Like 6 or something? It wasn't like a ton.
Yeah,
it wasn't-
now it's like that's child's play. Now that's
Yeah, that
true.
happens
That's
every
light.
day at kindergarten.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
even
light work, dude.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I think if I had kids, because it's only going to get worse. So at some point, it's like they're going to do a push to make homeschool like the cool thing to do. And I don't really know if I want to bother with all that.
I'm sure that's coming.
My kindergartners, I tell a joke about it now, but it's a real thing. My kindergartners did their first. My kindergartners, my 5-year-olds,
Right.
just did their first lockdown
Jesus
drill last
Christ.
week.
Did that freak him out?
No, we talked to them about it, like and kind of gave them the rundown
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
what's going on, and
I'm just picturing like some comics in the scene explaining to their kids. You know what I mean? Like, so there's lizard people that run
Yeah.
around,
Right.
like why the school shootings happen.
Yeah.
Well, see, there's a holy war being waged against evangelicals and Mormons.
oh yeah,
Look
You
out
see,
for the shapeshifters.
The Anunnaki, they've come here and they've put down roots. And so that means you have to duck and cover sometimes at school because your
Son-
teacher, she's a fucking lizard.
She's a lizard
Son,
person.
we live above a foreign land called Tartaria.
Jesus Christ.
Would you be down for the teachers having guns?
I've met teachers.
No guns.
I mean, look, it's like it would be nice if we could just. Apparently, there's just nothing we can do about school shootings. So,
Yeah.
like, maybe. But
I bet in high school,
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ideally we would this just wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But some,
I just wish we could all agree to not kill elementary school children.
Yeah,
I just like can we
yeah.
at least go middle school,
High school,
up?
yeah.
right. Which look, not to bring up Charles Kirk.
all right.
We don't need. Never mind.
Thank
No,
you.
go ahead.
All right.
It's just like that's what you're upset about.
Yeah.
If kids get shot literally every day, and that's like beyond the pale.
It
for
happened
you.
that day.
Like it's just like it's crazy. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel your pain on
Yeah,
that.
it all sucks.
I
It all
bet
sucks.
if the teachers did have guns though in high school, there'd be like a couple like male teachers trying to like impress students with it. Just like hey, like just like having like a holster on like either side, and then like someone stays after class. He's like, I would totally fucking keep you safe like first. Like
Hey, listen, they can't stop fucking them. They're gonna shoot
it's
them.
true. Yeah. Just a school shooter comes in, the teacher's got like arms around like 2 juniors, like a gun. He's like, you came into the wrong classroom, motherfucker.
I gotta protect my pussy.
Yeah.
Edit that out.
I just gotta start telling guests, hey, I'm not editing anything.
Yeah.
You just
You can
gotta
say
watch
whatever
it.
you want, but it's going on Spotify.
I'm kidding. Obviously, there was. Well, not kidding about this next part. I had a high school physics professor who slept with a girl in my grade, but got away with it because they didn't get caught until after she graduated. And then
crime.
yeah, and then like 2 years later, did it again.
Oh,
It's
no.
like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
We had a-
17-year-old.
We had a teacher who got caught, but like not even hooking up with them. He was giving them beer in exchange for hanging out with him.
That's so sad.
It's the most pathetic way.
He had like a Twitter, and like there was something. He had one tweet. It was like, man, nothing worse than being by yourself at a fire pit. no one wants what you have to offer or something like that. It's
Oh,
like,
God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not
dude.
losing anything not being on Twitter.
Oh my
But also,
God.
like, it takes a little bit to set up a fire. Like, you had to commit to just being by yourself doing that.
I mean, he's by himself a lot.
It's true. Yeah, he used to like assistant coach like a girls sports team
That seems
in
like a
high
mistake.
school. Yeah, red flag. But then they felt so bad for him, they got him a dog. A bunch of teenage girls were like, "What are we gonna do about this sad sack of shit? Like, let's just get him a dog. Maybe that'll get him to stop trying to hang out with us."
And now he's like, "Hey, girls, look at my dog."
Yeah, exactly.
You just gave him a tool to be a better predator.
better
You made a more effective
I remember
predator.
he like got fired once the school found out about it, but it was right after winter break my freshman year of college, and he had a side job working at the movie theater. So I saw him at the movie theater, and I didn't know that it was his side job. So I was like, "Oh, hey, like, are you not still at the school?" But like, that was when they were kind of like starting to catch on to what he was doing. So he thought I knew that he was going to get fired. So he was like, "Why? Yeah, of course I do. Like, what do you mean?" And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Back from
questions.
college, I see you at the movie theater. You don't look too hot.
Meanwhile, I was friends with the student that he was texting, so I
Oh,
knew
yeah.
exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
I was like, I was telling her, I was like, you should not be, because she was
this,
telling me
yeah.
like, oh no, we're like genuinely friends.
No.
I'm like,
No.
this is not like
Healthy.
appropriate
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Like,
even if he doesn't do anything,
yeah.
it's still not appropriate.
Yeah. Like,
Right,
check his phone for a timer with a specific date.
Yeah.
And it's your 18th birthday.
Countdown.
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick.
Oh, that'd be so. You're talking to her in the hallway, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Yeah, it's my birthday today." And he's like, "Oh, congratulations!" Then you hear like, "Yeah," like, and it's like the Siri going like, "Congratulations, she's now 18 years old."
Her locker's decorated. None of her friends did it.
I just thought you deserved like decorations. Like, you're a special young lady.
You're so sweet.
You have a lot of potential. Potentially going out with me this Friday, maybe.
Got a good discount at the movie theater.
15 more days till school's out.
Have a kick-ass summer. God, it's like, I'm just gonna miss having you in class. God, it's like, I wish, if only there was some way that we could recreate class outside of school.
Hey, if you're a pleasure to have in class. It's a real pleasure.
Well, I don't know. Like, obviously that should never happen, but it is just funny to assume that public school teachers are going to be, some of them, the biggest fucking losers you'll ever
Right.
meet in your life.
I mean, yeah, it's, you know.
Oh man, I really hope my kids' teachers don't see this.
There was I took a business class in high school, and the teacher clearly just hated his wife. Like, had 2 kids, they met in college, and then like people were slow. He would have these days where like things weren't going well at home, and he would just be completely honest with the class. So like one day he's just like, "Man, like, I like you guys. Like, I trust you guys. I'll be honest, I trust you guys more than I trust my own wife."
Oh, God.
And then people slowly pieced together that he was in a frat in college at like a lesser Wisconsin university, and the rumor is that his frat had a pig party, and he brought the woman who turned out to be his wife and accidentally knocked her up, and then just had to do the right thing. So like, if that's true, he sought her out due to her unattractiveness.
Oh, my God.
Knocked her up, had 2 kids, and is just now a public school teacher, and he is not having a good time.
Listen, this is going to be my first like my confident statement I think
Do
so
it.
far today.
Let's do it.
Shit like that is why women should only be teachers. There should be no male teachers.
I'm fine with that.
Should not have male
I'm
teachers
100% fine with
below
that.
high school.
Yeah.
I mean, at high school. No, I take that back. There should be no male teachers until college. You can only be a teacher.
Even then, because
Each
then
college.
it's like, if you're a male teacher in college, that's when it's like, oh, now I can fuck all them.
Yeah, but at least their brains are slightly more developed.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a philosophy TA that like I'd fuck. He was a hot dude, chain smoking,
Oh, yeah?
great hair.
Hey, okay, fine. Male teachers can only teach junior and senior level classes up. That's all.
That's right. I go up to him and be like, "I don't know anything about Socrates." Oh my god, you smoke? It's so bad for you.
No.
Who are you, Friedrich Nietzsche? Oh my god.
It's like you have so much life. You
Yeah.
can spare some of
I
it.
start twirling hair I don't have anymore.
Oh
A little
god.
nervous.
Yeah.
No, but something about being a philosophy teacher, it's like it's immediately hot.
Oh, it's sick. It's a sick thing to be.
Man, you're
yeah.
just thinking about stuff.
Yeah, you found a way to have a career just thinking.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. That's your whole thing.
I really liked philosophy. I was going to be a philosophy major until I thought about it for just even 5 minutes. It was like, well, I do need
That's a form
job.
of philosophy
Yeah,
right
There
there.
you go. Yeah, that's my philosophy. I needs money.
I'm not going to get tenure. I should get a different job.
Right. Well, yeah, for a little bit, I thought I wanted to be a professor. And then I was in a class and just randomly the professor started talking about the process to be a professor. And I was like, it's just too much work. I'll just be a podcaster.
Papers.
I'm gonna do bar shows.
Yeah.
You might get an associate teaching position. Then maybe you'll get on a tenure
Yeah,
track position. And then 20 years from now, you'll have
And then you'll have a bunch of hot students that you can't fuck.
You just got to stare at him.
You gotta just stare at them all day.
Yeah.
got to really think about it.
I think, therefore I am. Dude.
Yeah.
I think, therefore, they're 18. It's
I never it's like, I don't know, like, especially like that teacher, like, who was just genuinely seemed to try to be quote unquote friends with the students. Like, what do you guys talk about?
Yeah.
Like, if you're relating to a like 17-year-old girl, like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that same business teacher with the marriage that he hates, we were like, I would say probably the highest level of like appropriate friendship in school, which is just like he clearly liked me. I was clearly a favorite. There was like, I had a study hall in the morning that was like across from his classroom, and sometimes he'd be like, hey, like, come here. And then we'd like talk for a little bit and like kind of hang out. But it's like, that was it. It would never be like, here's my Snapchat, or like, let's meet up. And I know guys who are like, I have his Snapchat. I'd be like, why? Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
so I'm just taking a picture. Garrett wanted me to take some pictures, some action shots. That was cool.
Hey,
and
Gare
normal.
Bear.
Gare Bear.
Yes, you Gare
With
Bear.
love.
Yeah, the cat's away once again.
The mice will play.
The mice are playing, dude.
I was thinking about this. I had a potential topic because you guys are at least know a little bit about the military, because your dad was in the federal government, that kind of stuff. I don't know if we can say that on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I
He was
had-
also in the military.
There you go. There was a Reddit thread like who would win, the entire Coast Guard or one Arleigh Burke class destroyer.
Got to be the destroyer.
Gotta be
right?
the destroyer.
No, God, you guys are these two people.
Well, yeah. What do you mean? How many people? are in the
Wait.
Coast
How
Guard?
big's the Coast Guard? Yeah. How big
The
is
Coast Guard has over 2,500 pieces of equipment.
Yeah, but they don't have destroyers. What would they have to take
It's a
out a
destroyer.
destroyer?
They have 200 helicopters.
Yeah, but like, don't you need like a pretty big gun to take
No,
down a
just
destroyer?
just drive the helicopters into the destroyer.
Oh, talking kamikaze.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Coast
who in the
Guard's-
Coast Guard's going to be that motivated?
Do they have that dog in them?
It's fuck you. It's their only mission is to destroy the Arleigh Burke. That is the only thing they have to do. Like they don't
Okay.
like.
What's an Arleigh Burke, by the way?
It's
Like,
the
that's
thing they
this-
build in Bath.
Oh, okay. So like that's a big one, right? Is
It's
that
not
like
that big.
Oh, what's the biggest one?
An aircraft carrier.
Oh, okay.
Isn't there like a USS Obama or something? Or is that just Call of Duty? I know in Call of Duty,
How would
there
it
was a
swim?
USS Obama.
Oh man, folks.
It's a big aircraft carrier, and they're like, I don't even know if it's from here.
I'm gonna need to see
I'm gonna need
its
some
certificate.
documentation.
Trump's just like, that's not one of us.
I don't know. The ship's brother keeps saying that it's.
Did you guys hear that
was
destroyer killed its chef in the middle of a lake?
I heard that destroyer was sucking dick in a limo.
I hear it's married to a man.
Oh, gee.
I apologize.
Sorry, Barack
That's
Obama.
one conspiracy that's so funny because it's like if he was gay, that's nothing but a benefit for him. Like, why would he hide that? You know what I mean?
Why would he hide being gay?
That's like the conspiracy. Like a lot of right wingers think Obama's secretly gay, but it's like that's
Well,
nothing but political capital. Like,
Now
wow.
it is, but in 2008, I mean, wasn't he the one who legalized gay marriage?
I think so.
Or
It
at least
happened,
in
it
a lot
happened
of
during
states?
his tenure as
Yeah.
president. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Massachusetts was the first.
it's crazy, like how much everything is like moved in like the political landscape, like what's okay from like I rewatched Idiocracy the other night, which is from like I think like 2004 or something.
Yeah.
They say the F slur probably 18
wild,
times. And I hate now that like people will get canceled for like what was in a movie they were in. Someone recently got like canceled. I forget who, but they were like they had to apologize for something they said in a movie where it's like they might not have even written that dialogue.
Like they didn't write
Yeah.
that, most likely.
Yeah. Because, you know what happened if you were in 2004 and an actor was like, I'm not going to say these words. You're an out of work actor.
Yeah, they get
You're
fired.
fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why 90% of those movies.
That's why I got so annoyed with like Bo Burnham and like that Inside special. because it's like he's like being all apologetic. It's like, dude, like that made you like. If anything, all your fans should be apologizing because they loved it and now they switched up on you, and you're like, oh, like I'm so. He's like, I don't know, like watching his own footage, like it's just.
I mean,
like,
I think part of that was more like, I agree, it was kind of like a dumb thing to do, but I think that was more he's repositioning to a new audience versus like an actual change in what he believes is okay, because like the people who liked Inside aren't people who liked his older specials. Like I remember I was on a date with a girl and she was like, I really want to watch Inside. All my white women friends in their mid-20s are watching and love it. So then we watch it and she's like, what's his other stuff like? And I was like, I don't know how much you're going to like his older stuff. She's like, yeah, let's give it a try. 5 minutes in, like tears in her eyes, like turn this off.
Oh,
she had
God.
tears in her eyes.
I'm making it up.
Jesus
But
Christ, dude.
Sounds like it wasn't going to work out.
Yeah,
that's
having
him.
like a violent reaction to his old stuff.
But that's him turning his back on like stand-up comedy, in my opinion.
I mean, he did say the N-word. I'm not going to be like, you have to say the N-word to make
No,
good comedy.
but don't like it. You shouldn't say those words. I don't think you should say the F slur. I don't think you should say the N word. But don't like sit there and this hand wringing and like apologizing when people ate it up.
Yeah.
They ate that shit up.
It was incredibly popular. Yeah.
So it's like, don't like it's not your fault. Like,
He was, and on some level still is, like a generational talent for what he's doing.
Oh yeah, he's incredibly talented.
And it's one of those. I actually don't think he should apologize for doing it because it was done artistically.
yeah.
And frankly, some like his early stuff was some of the best comedy at the time.
Yeah,
like pretending that it's not is silly.
It's silly.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, man. Yeah, because like it's like him apologizing. It's like, bro, like I look at anything that I'm doing, and it's like as long as you don't have hate in your heart, I think it's fine to take risks. You know.
Also,
what
it's just, I mean, everything changes so much over time. Like my favorite comics when I like first started watching stand-up were Gabriel Iglesias and Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm right there with you. I loved
Yeah.
those two guys when they were at the end. They're hating.
Now, I'd rather put a gun in my mouth than listen to their comedy. It's horrible.
Yeah. Things change.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jeff Dunham doesn't have to apologize for having like a racist Muslim puppet.
He never
And then you know
apologized.
what? If anyone should apologize,
It's him.
Probably be Jeff Dunham.
That's done some damage. Like
Yeah.
that really made the Iraq War an easier pill to swallow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Look how much cuter they are when they're skeletons.
It's fucking insane. Yeah, like Bo Burnham, it's like, I don't know. And it's just so self-indulgent.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
know. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm going to feel bad for you in your second home on your
right.
LA
Mansion, yeah.
$10 million mansion.
Yeah, he's like
get the
crying,
fuck
being like,
outta
here I am, stuck in my studio outside my house with a yard in
Right.
fucking Los Angeles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, my over an acre of property. Clearly,
Yeah.
like,
Well, also, it's hard for me to watch because, like, man, this guy is entirely creatively fulfilled and still wants to kill himself. That's
Well, also, I mean, his big complaint's like, oh, I'm stuck inside, where it's like, hey, guess where I'm watching this
guess
from?
we're
Yeah.
congrats.
Wow, what a cross you have to bear.
Right. I have to be stuck inside with no money.
Yeah.
So your tiny studio is bigger than my house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreaming about doing what you are now apologizing for.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't he start out like making videos for his brother who was like in Iraq or something? I feel like that was how he started. I think he was making like YouTube videos and they kind of got really popular.
yeah, I don't know what the Iraq.
Yeah,
war
I don't know.
We
about
should get
the,
a Bo Burnham historian on the line.
Yeah.
I think you need to be more confident about your take and just.
Bo Burnham, his brother died in Iraq. He lost both of his legs, one at a time.
Yeah.
The Taliban took him off.
That's
with
what
a-
the
with a
title
ruler.
inside means. It's inside
That's
the
right.
ground.
That's right.
His brother.
Inside man in the Taliban, dead.
But yeah, I don't know. Stop crying, Bo. That's my take.
But to get back to our original point,
Oh yeah.
I guess I just don't know enough about the Coast Guard, but I do love.
Oh my God. Did we get off the rails?
Good job.
I do love how all the different branches do like that catty, like almost like gay, like Queen thing of just being like, what branch? The Air Force, honey.
Honey.
It's not even a twig. The Air Force is nothing to compare to the Army.
Well, that's a good question. Which branch of the military would you guys be most afraid of if they went rogue?
Probably the Navy because they got the Marines, right?
No, the Marines are their own thing.
They're their own
Yeah.
thing. I just don't.
Marines
know. I
are
know nothing
cool
about
though. I think I'm
Marines
more
are
afraid of the Air Force.
I think I'd be most afraid of the Air Force too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got all those drones.
They have a lot of toys to
Yeah,
play with.
they got-
a lot
they
of
got-
money
a lot of
invested
money.
in the Air Force.
Yeah.
I've been looking around. A lot of money in this.
A lot of money being sunk into
this
that.
military thing. A little bit of
They're
cash.
doing a lot of stuff in Colorado that I'm curious about.
Oh yeah,
Denver Airport.
does Satan stuff?
I'm not saying it's Satan stuff, but apparently there's a lot of underground stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a lot
that
of stuff
they're
there.
doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of it's like
They've been doing a
what's
lot
going on, guys.
They've been doing a lot of flights around here recently too. A lot of training flights in the area.
I've been hearing
Yeah.
planes.
I mean, that makes sense, though. Like, something happened on the East Coast, it would likely maybe be around here, or at least they need to scramble to help.
Bangor Airport has one of the longest runways in the country.
Oh.
And they actually, it's the backup location, or was the backup location for the space shuttle to land.
Really?
Yeah, because it's long enough to accommodate that. So there's actually Maine has a shocking amount of military value to the It's got Bath Iron Works. They've got they got Bangor Airport. There's a whole bunch of old military installations that are decommissioned.
Our office used to be like an old
the
naval
Wayfarer
base
was a
or Air
naval
Force
base.
base.
Yeah. I'd like drive around and like I'd reach like an old gate that used to be manned by the military.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Or womaned by the military.
Womaned or themmed by the military.
That's right.
Well, Garrett sent us. Oh, that's not my phone. Garrett sent us some topics. He had a pretty good. Am I overreacting?
Ooh, let's go.
Those are a lot of fun. We miss you, Garrett.
Love you, Gare Bear.
Did you send me a BBC topic?
I
as
did.
well?
Yeah, that was the Mr. Beast.
Let's riff on this for a little bit.
All right, we can talk
Mr.
about it.
Beast trapped a man inside a burning building for $500,000.
Yeah.
Also, it is like a little bit like his name is Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
If he'd gone Mr. Number of
they
the
took
Beast,
they took the 666 off of it.
Well, his real name's like Jimmy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like an evil guy name.
Jimmy?
I feel like. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Stewart dated a much younger woman in It's a Wonderful Life. Evil.
guy. Evil motherfucker.
What school did he teach at?
The Dalton
Baraboo
School.
High School in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Does your town have a controversies tab on Wikipedia by chance?
I don't know.
Ours does.
Yeah, catch up, pussy.
It might. It's possible.
We had a Nazi salute fiasco.
It's the whole thing. Do you mind clicking the laptop?
We had some high school antics and kids doing stupid shit, but yeah, we get pretty overshadowed by Sandy Hook.
Oh, I mean, that's a tough one to beat. Yeah,
That's
that's like on Watch Mojo's top 10 scandals, I think.
Watch Mojo. Scariest school shootings.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's a funny fucked up Mr. Beast challenge that he would do?
The one where he locked a guy in a burning building for
Yeah, I mean, we got a pretty good one.
Right. Yeah. I guess that is just beyond. That is beyond parody. Like,
Did he do it? Like, did they actually do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
he
getting
made it
a whole
out?
bunch of flack from it because this guy he had to escape from a burning building.
So funny to just like a bunch of flack.
Yeah.
For almost killing a guy.
Catching hell in the media.
Some of his challenges have legit been some form of, or in my opinion, psychological torture.
But
it's not.
It's not like he'd let him die, right? Like,
I don't
they
think
had
he
to
cares,
some.
is the thing.
I mean,
But I'm sure, legally, you have to have some sort of way of saving this guy if it goes wrong.
I think it's more so why do you think this is entertaining?
why do
people-
millions of people
talking
watch
about
it?
it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it is entertaining, but it's just the fact where it's it really just shows how desperate things are getting when you have that. You have his Beast Games thing where it was take the Squid Games, which is poor people being subjected to a harrowing, deathly experience just to get by, and then be that should be a game show.
Yeah.
We should do that for real. We should find people who really
I
do
should put
need
my
the money.
face all over it.
Yeah.
I mean, Rome was burning and the games were still happening.
Yeah, true. They made a
true.
horse a senator.
Yeah.
Bread and circuses.
Let's go. All right, cool.
Let's fucking go, dude.
as we're watching the world crumble around. All right.
But yeah, I guess another Mr. Beast thing would be you have to kill either your mom or dad on camera for $2 million.
That'd be funny if he started doing little things like that, actually making someone what's the classic one? You have to either watch your parents fuck forever or join in once just to make it stop.
I've never heard that one.
Mr. Beast is doing those kind of
Oh
challenges
yeah,
now.
doing middle schooler hypothetical challenges.
Well, my dad's already dead. I'd kill him again. It's just
He'll smoke his ass.
I want to get on this show for the next season just to go. Is there a Mrs. Beast?
I think every once in a while it pops up, and because I'm hopelessly addicted to both media and my phone, which is horrible. But he's dating some like super hot chick. Like,
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Let me look
Good
her
for
up.
him. I
Or at
thought
least he was.
Gay. That was a gay guy. Mr.
That
Beast.
one does not preclude the other.
That's true.
It's true.
That's true.
Let's see. Mr. Beast girlfriend naked.
We really got some good lines in this one, guys.
Mr. Beast's girlfriend is Thea Boyson.
Don't try. Don't try.
Well, it's a weird one.
French?
No, it's almost. Well, let me look her up. Thea
Arrow thoughts.
Boyson nude. She's a celebrity in her own right, I guess. She's 20. Oh, she's South African.
South African?
5'6", South African YouTuber, internet celebrity.
Racist.
Actually, yeah, very. They kind of skate on the whole being wildly racist thing themselves,
Do they?
don't they? I mean, I don't know. People don't talk enough about them like doing like chemical warfare and like eugenics and shit like that. I feel like
Pretty cute.
pretty
No,
cute.
I've seen her. I don't know.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Pretty cute for
I
a
know.
genocide-esque.
I got my
I never looked up her name. That was not necessary
Yeah.
for what I was doing.
Yeah, sorry, Thea.
All right. Well, hey, Garrett sent us this. It's an "Am I overreacting?" update. Am I overreacting by breaking up with my boyfriend? So this is a. Care to explain? We'll jump back to that. First of all, I would like to clarify some of the confusion in my previous post about the order of events. Here it is. Okay, so she posted a previous post about her boyfriend. So maybe we should just read the previous post, maybe get the full story here.
Bring it to the bottom of this.
We're jumping all over the place. So am I overreacting? Okay, so let's just read this text conversation.
I found the problem. They're 19 and 23. That's the
Oh,
problem.
there it is.
There we go.
Yeah. A lot of age gaps in these
Figured it out. Listen, I appreciate you standing up for me and trying to be protective. The truth is, though, we're both adults. I trust our relationship and love you more than anything, but I really hate confrontation, and you escalating the situation made it 10 times worse. I feel like maybe we should read some context, actually, before we... we're jumping all over the place here. But this is, am I overreacting? My 19F and 23 male went to a mutual friend's house for drinks tonight. There were some people there that were friends with our friend, but we didn't personally know. My boyfriend and I showed up together, and he had his arm around my shoulder the whole night, and we were having a good time. My friend had to go to the toilet, and this guy I didn't know personally started talking to me and kind of flirt. He asked me what I was doing next weekend and said, "Sorry, I have a boyfriend." My boyfriend kind of came back at the wrong moment, and I could tell he was upset. The night went on. As my boyfriend and I were leaving, the guy quickly said how nice it was to meet me. This instantly flipped a switch in my boyfriend, and he said, "If you ever come near her again, I will fuck you up." The guy let out a slew of apologies and saying he thought we were siblings because we have blonde hair, blue eyes, and my boyfriend just grabbed my wrist and we left. It made me super uncomfortable.
Raise my hand and ask a question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, oh, blonde hair, blue eye.
Okay. All right. So she was saying, I appreciate you standing up for me, trying to be protective. We're both adults. I respect our relationship and love you more than anything, but I hate confrontation, and you escalating things made it 10 times worse. I think that's pretty reasonable.
That's incredibly reasonable.
Very reasonable response.
Babe. I don't think you understand how men work, LOL. So let me teach you a little something. The cute little, haha, I have a boyfriend is flirty and an invitation for him. Okay, all right.
No.
This guy's a psycho.
This guy's a psycho.
This
Break
guy's
up
a
with him.
fucking psycho.
That's fucking
All right,
crazy.
We'll keep reading this, but you're a psycho.
Yeah, break up with him. Problem solved.
I know you didn't. Okay, wait. Okay. The cute little, haha, I have a boyfriend is flirty and an invitation for him to pursue you when I'm not there. I know you didn't mean it in that way, but that's the way it came off. Literally looking at him throughout the night, he was staring at you. It made me sick, and I hate to be crude, but you might want to delete your photos on Insta because imagining the things he would do alone with those make me sick.
What?
Like he thinks he's beating off to her
I
photos.
mean, yeah, he
or something.
is.
But you
Yeah,
think
of course
that's
he is.
her responsibility to
That's
stop
her
that?
fault. Do you realize how crazy you sound? He was being friendly. And yes, maybe he was interested at first, but he completely backed off when you yelled at him. I think the message was loud and clear. Do not tell me what to do with my Insta and don't insert random thoughts into his head. He's a great guy.
Well,
right,
she's
well,
not helping.
Just met this guy.
And it's like a stranger.
He's a great guy, or else wouldn't have invited him. And
Oh,
honestly,
I get what
oh,
they're
okay.
trying to say. Okay, yeah.
Either ask or his number, or either call or text him an apology. Your behavior was unacceptable and unprovoked.
She's not wrong.
She's like very mature.
She's being very mature. Yeah, that just proves that men are children for way longer than women.
It's true. It's true. Wow. Okay. LOL. Taking side over mine. I would have thought a 9-month relationship meant more than that.
No.
I see where your priorities lay.
What do you mean your priorities?
You're the love of my life.
Oh my God.
Future mother of our children. But damn, you piss me off sometimes.
I don't think they've had that conversation yet.
I feel so lucky to have you, but your stubbornness of actually accepting you need to confront people sometimes is really something. You can't be a... Oh, this is a long
wow.
message.
I feel like we get
I think we
we
get
get-
the
we
point.
get
We
the
don't need
point.
to. Yeah,
Right.
get the point. We're not going to.
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely not overreacting. Dump
No.
that guy.
Dump that
That's
guy.
fucking
Well, so
crazy.
here's the update, because I guess he received this Reddit
The
post.
Reddit. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, getting sent a Reddit post that your girlfriend posted about you? I would.
Well,
Well,
I
it's
just
funny
wouldn't
to-
want Aaron to find it.
Well, you got to think most likely someone texted me was like, "Hey, there's a Reddit post about you saying like the gist of the post," and he was probably like, "That's not fucking true. I didn't say anything." They're like, "Well, she also posted the text,
messages where you look like a
It's like,
psychopath.
You sound like a freak.
it's out of context.
Yeah. Sure, it's really good in context. Let's see.
I said it'd be nice for us to have babies.
I thought I was going to force you to have them.
This is from the guy. I also feel uncomfortable that you aired our relationship for millions of people to see. Okay, relax,
Calm
buddy.
down.
The truth of the matter is, our relationship is between us, not the thousand. Okay, which is it? Thousands or is it millions? Which
Make
one
up
is
your
it?
mind.
Thousands of people that commented saying you should break up with me or I should break up with you. I love you. You love me. We communicate and move on in our relationship. Okay, I mean, I don't know. This guy seems like a freak. I'm not reading all this.
Listen,
Yeah.
okay, for those of you that can't see it, or I don't know, can
wall.
will they screen share? They'll be able to see it.
there,
So
yeah.
youll see the wall of
Yeah,
text.
you'll see this.
Yeah.
This guy's
He's a
nuts.
psychopath. No, 2 walls of text. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
it's just there's nothing of value I can imagine this guy saying it. Yeah, like because also here's a weird thing. I've known like multiple women who have told me about psychotic exes that they've had, and one thing that happens every single time, that at least in my experience, is that they also think that they're going to have kids together while this is falling apart, or like while they're being abusive.
Yeah.
So it's like if a guy is just saying you're going to have kids before you're even that far in the relationship, just break up with him.
break up with
It's
him.
not going to end well. Just get rid of him. Like I knew a girl who was like she had transferred schools for a semester because her abusive ex like hit her and stuff. And then he was like, "I can't wait for us to get married and like we're gonna have like 4 kids." It's like, "All right, great. I can't wait for you to fucking destroy my pussy with 4 kids that are gonna suck." 4
Well,
kids
it's
are
like-
gonna have hell.
Man, this is like the supposedly like the fun part. Like nothing
Yeah.
stressful
Yeah.
that you're already hitting me.
Yeah.
9 months in at 19 and 23, and that's like, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, like, yeah, you and I have talked about this in the kitchen before. Like, yeah, men are fucking awful. I'm not going
Yeah.
to debate that by
Oh,
any
yeah.
stretch of the
Oh, yeah.
imagination.
Oh, yeah.
But like, why is this even a question? Like, break up with this guy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like men need to get better, but also if you're in a situation like this, it shouldn't be. Let me put this out there and see if this is something that should end.
Right.
You got to get out of there.
No. It makes me sad that like she's even questioning that this is a relationship worth like.
Yeah.
like-
Well, I mean, this is what we constantly see. It's like it's one of those things. Like if you were just to show this to one friend,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
say it out loud to yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Read
Yeah.
what you're typing right now, and like, yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
break up with the psychopath.
There needs to be like some way to reinforce standards of like, oh, if a partner has done this, just break up.
Just break up with them.
Just
Yeah.
these are things that are only going to lead to worse and worse.
I wish there was like a
situations.
pill you can take that'll just like dissolve all of like the biases that kind of fuck up how you're analyzing a situation you're in just for like 5 minutes.
We're working on a Pfizer sponsorship.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that like kind of the plot to Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
I thought that was like erasing memories.
Yeah, it's like
and not,
erasing all of the specific memories of one person.
Yeah.
yeah. So you don't have to live with which opens up an interesting philosophical question.
I think that's why they made the movie.
Interesting. Thank you, Charlie Kaufman.
I don't know. I had mixed feelings about the movie, but I liked it because then it's kind of sweet because it's like, like these two people get together, it kind of falls apart. They both erase each other from their memories, but then they meet each other again and then fall in love again or start to fall in love again. So it's like, hey, maybe those two kooky kids are destined to be together.
Hey, if we didn't have any of our emotional baggage and all the bullshit that we knew about each other beforehand, would this have worked out?
Right.
Yeah.
If we erase all the bad things we happened,
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually, there was an extended cut of that movie where it's just the same movie playing twice.
Yeah.
Just the same thing again. Because you haven't learned a goddamn thing. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but no, I mean, you're definitely not overreacting.
No.
Like, because also another thing is if you're in a situation where, like, you're at a bar, this is not like a bar, right?
It was at a
friend's
friend's house.
party.
So a party. So people are drinking. If a guy, like, drunkenly, aggressively confronts you for talking to their girlfriend and your response is, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you two were siblings. That's like the most just normal, nice guy way to handle that.
Yeah.
What normally happens is they're like, fuck you. Like, I'll talk to whoever I fucking want, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they square up. Like, date this guy.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Also, don't date someone who a stranger
also
will think
who-
is your sibling.
Yeah, who sees like a guy and a girl at a party, like he's got his arms around his sister all night?
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
little weird.
That's a little weird.
Like, I thought you guys were just like a couple Aryan siblings just hanging out at the
Thought
party.
you were a couple
together.
Alabama twins.
Yeah.
Berliners.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, she's not overreacting.
Yeah.
And the fact that she asked the question makes me sad.
I just-
that she had to ask the question.
I think seeing most couples text chains would be best case scenario embarrassing at some point.
Yeah.
But I can't think of a conversation I've had with someone where I would be like incredibly ashamed of it getting released out there.
No. I want to point.
thinking.
I do want to point at one thing. All of us are showing off some serious thigh in this.
It's true.
video.
Oh,
We got a lot of thigh.
Thigh action going on. It's an
You're welcome.
unseasonably hot
That's
day.
right.
You're welcome, world.
This is, welcome to the Milkiest Thigh podcast.
Milky thigh.
couple alabaster
thigh
boys.
Little plaster of Paris.
Yeah, because like I don't know, I had like a skin cancer thing when I was like in middle school, so I was like, I'm just not gonna tan. It's just not worth it. But like sometimes I do see myself, I'm like, ooh, I look like a vampire. I'm a little porcelain princess.
You tan pretty well.
I
looks
do.
like.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You got an actual bronze.
You got a little Italiano in you.
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah. This is my little brother is the one of us who tans the fastest and the best. He's outside in the sun for like 2 minutes. And he's a bronze god the rest of the year.
God, I'm
It's
jealous.
like, yeah, and I was like, all right, asshole. Just like,
I lifeguarded one summer, and then one of the other lifeguards gave me a nickname, and it was Big Kahuna. I was like, that's a pretty sick
I
nickname.
like that.
were you chubby or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also just a large, pale guy who can't swim very well.
You were lifeguarding?
Yeah. Well, we did. My friend, two of my, a friend and an acquaintance were like a couple of the managers there, and then they would do like skill checks and everything. And then at the end of the summer, I think I got like a C essentially, or like a 3 out of 5. And I was just kind of like, why'd you give me that? My buddy was like, you constantly tell me you don't know what you're doing, and you'd be fucked if anyone fell in you to save them. And I'm like, yeah, it's fair. C's actually pretty generous then.
I guess I am a huge liability.
Yeah. But no, I was kind of a menace. I remember, because it was this outdoor public pool right by like the Section 8 housing in town. And they made this deal where any families who had kids, if you lived in that Section 8 housing, you were just able to have your kids go for free all the time. So it was meant to be like a cool, incentive. Like, you guys are fucking poor, have your kids go to the pool. But it just became bad parents being like, oh, we don't need to do childcare. We'll just send them to the pool all day, every day. And so we'd have these like unmedicated ADHD kids running around like being a problem. And so I would get stressed out because like, yeah, dude, if one of you like slips and hits your head, I'm going to let you die. I don't know how to save you, which is a problem in and of itself. But there was this one like chubby kid, just super obnoxious. He would like run around. We'd keep yelling at him, whistle at him, tell him to stop. And then once he had finally stopped from us yelling at him, we'd be like, you're banned from the pool for like 30 minutes. Yeah. And then he'd come up to the lifeguard stand and just keep asking us for money to like go to the candy machine, which this kid did not need any more candy. And then he was doing that to me when I was on break and I just had enough. So I go up to him, I'm like, listen, I'm a lifeguard here. if you get kicked out of the pool 3 times in the summer, you will not be able to come back for the rest of the summer. I will kick you out every day until you can never come back here. Do not ask me for money ever again, or you will never get in this pool ever.
Jesus Christ.
Seen a little bit of my dad come out.
He's already poor.
He was annoying. And then I felt bad because like there was a different kid, was just very obnoxious, but like never did anything like too bad. And then, but he was annoying. And then he had his birthday party at the pool. So me and a couple other lifeguards had to stay late to like guard for his birthday party. And then the mom came up to me and he was just like really, thank you guys so much for doing this. Like, it's no problem. But I was kind of like, fuck you, but like, I'm getting paid my cool $8.25 an hour for this. And then she goes like, yeah, I know it can be like a lot, and you know he's kind of like over the top, but it's just they want me to put him on like Ritalin, and like I see what it does to kids, and it just like takes their soul away from them, and I want him to stay who he is. Like I know he can be a lot, and I thank you for putting up with it, but I love him so much, and I just don't want him to change because of medicine.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yeah, all right. You're a good mom.
That is a good mom. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
It was very sweet, yeah. I regretted screaming at him so many times.
Was she a MILF?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
He asking the important questions.
Dude, it was
heart of gold. But how are those tits?
he showed up to the party with his 5 siblings. I'm like, 5 times?
Yeah. A Christ-like resolve.
Yeah.
But how's that butt? She's a saint, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I worked at a water park for like 5 years, and the last straw for me was like it was like a kind of coldish day. I'm like in a hoodie, and there's like a zip line where you just drop into 12 feet deep of water, and this woman's like about to go, and her friends are all like, "Hey, get ready for her," and I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "She can't swim."
Jesus Christ.
Why is she jumping in 12 feet deep of water? And he's like, "Wasn't that your job?" And I'm like, No, not really.
Yeah.
Like, so like, you know, like I'm like, all right, so I just get up and then, you know, I have to jump in and save her. And I'm just sitting on the stand. I'm like, dude, like if we were like in the, I don't know, like in the savannah and a zebra jumps in the water, there's no zebra lifeguard to jump in there and save that zebra. So that zebra dies. And now the zebras are better and improved and they know they can't fucking jump in. So like, and I'm sitting there like, I'm making mankind worse by working here and saving this lady. And then I just quit. I stopped showing up after that.
Like either that or you'd become a monster.
It's like I'm turning into an eco-fascist. Like I can't.
You're turning into a eugenicist.
I can't work here. Like for real. Like it was like a couple days. We took a vacation and I just stopped showing up. I was like, I've worked there for 5 years. Like they knew me very well. And I just like completely ghosted. It's like, dude, fuck. Well, also like I was pissed because so like when you lifeguard, you have to scan.
Yeah.
So like, but. You know, you're just constantly moving.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a fucking human being, and I can see who can all swim, and then I see one kid who is clearly struggling, and so like I'll scan, and then like I'll watch the kid for a little bit, like a fucking normal person, and like everyone's like making fun, like, oh, Chris is so bad at scanning, like making fun of me to the point where like Pat's in park services, and he's hearing about.
Well, I mean, I heard about it from Peter, who was also a lifeguard.
But it's just like they would rather like snicker to themselves instead of like. Help me, So I'm like, the fuck you people.
No,
dude.
well, it's that you have to use judgment on some levels. Like if you've scanned a whole bunch and you are still scanning, but you're also making sure that the child whose parents are clearly not doing a good job isn't dying.
Right.
Like I think you're doing a pretty fucking good job.
But also, like looking back on it, is like as a parent. You wouldn't be like, oh, let him go swim. Those 16-year-olds who just figured out weed a minute ago is gonna keep an eye on this kid. Right.
My kids love this place called Great Wolf Lodge. It's an indoor water
we
park.
Great Wolf Lodge too.
Yeah, and we're going to one in Connecticut right next to Foxwoods. Daddy's gonna gamble. But like, I do not depend on the lifeguards to watch my children.
You shouldn't.
No,
it's
like
irresponsible.
that is my job, and I've actually, you know. Not trying to toot my own, lifeguards basically thank you for being so attentive to your kids. I was like, I'm sorry you feel you had to say that. Like, that's fucked up. That
A lifeguard should be like, oh, there's a guy with a floaty nearby if we need it.
Yeah,
that's all you should rely on a lifeguard for if you have kids. If you're an adult, I don't really care if you drown or don't.
I think you should.
Yeah.
It's a whole.
if it's a possibility, it's like you put yourself in this situation. You paid $80 to come in and drown. You should feel like an idiot. Oh man, I remember because I worked at that same water park, but not as a lifeguard there. I worked, I was basically like a janitor. Full circle for me this year. But sometimes they'd farm you out to like other teams if they needed help. So sometimes I'd have to go to like the entrance and like basically I'd go up there asking for what they need. So I would be one of the guys who like check your ticket. Yeah. You go on in, but we had like a no food policy. Like you couldn't bring food in. We had like picnic areas outside, so you like leave food in your car, go out and get it. Yeah. We would let you not. It wasn't like we forced you to buy food in the park, but this lady came in with like a huge bag of snacks, is going through the line. I asked this like Ukrainian girl, I'm like, what do we do? If they have like food? She's like, they have to get rid of it. And then she was like, but I kind of set it to the side. We get to keep it. Go eat that later on your break. And I was like, all right, let's do that. Yeah. So this lady comes through like full pack of Oreos, big bag of Doritos, big thing of Sun Chips, like loaded up. Nice. I go like, sorry, ma'am, like you can't bring that in. She's like, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, I mean, there's picnic areas. You can just put it back in your car, get it later. She's like, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, then you have to get rid of it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So then I take all the stuff, kind of put it down to the side of the trash can. She looks back and goes, you're just going to keep it and eat it yourself. And I was like, yeah.
That's how this works.
I'm allowed to bring in food. I work here.
Papa didn't raise no liar.
Yeah. And then she literally made me and the Ukrainian woman open up all the bags and dump them onto the trash can. She was like, if I can't have it, no one can have it. It's like,
power
bitch, move. You can have it. Just leave it in your car.
Go bring it to your car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, you did that?
What do you mean?
You emptied everything in the garbage?
Yeah, she made me. She wouldn't. I mean, I'm not gonna have them get a manager.
I would laugh the whole time I was doing it. It was like, okay, like it could have gone to someone. Like now it's going to no one.
Because it was one of those places where it's like it's a water park, but it's owned by a corporation. Sure. So you have half people who like don't give a shit. They're just from the town and they work here, and then you'd have guys who are like corporate bug people,
lifers. Yeah.
So there was they had a policy where it's like, you're not allowed to take tips. Like if someone tries to give you a tip, you can't keep it. Or like if you find money on the ground, like you can't keep it. You have to turn it in. And then there was a guy from Eastern Europe who someone gave him a $5 bill as a tip. He kept it. Manager saw it. One of those fucking bug people fired him. Shipped him back to Eastern Europe for taking a $5 bill.
Dude, that's fucking...
Yeah, so I'm not having that fucking bug guy come up to me and be like, oh, you taking snacks? And I look like a guy who takes snacks. So the charges would stick.
That Oreo crumbs on the corner of your mouth. Their teeth are all black.
Yeah. Oh, what you're talking about.
I think
you got sun chip dust on your fingers.
I think I may have
look at your fingers. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I may have talked about it on the pod already, but one time I had to work there real early. So the earliest shift you could do was like an hour and a half before the park opened. You do a bunch of cleaning before it starts. And so I came in, and I don't know what I ate, but I was wearing Family Guy boxers that I had gotten for Christmas, and something made me shit my pants. And so I went in there, and I didn't know what to do, so I went in the bathroom, threw the underwear in there, cleaned myself up. I go out there, there's a guy from Ukraine, just right when I come out of the door, and I was like, I think someone came into the park somehow before we opened, and he was in the bath. I don't know. Anyway, there's just shit covered boxers just right in there.
That's what happens when you eat those trash can Oreos.
Yeah, that's right.
Honestly, it was probably
garbage can.
I used to have. I worked at Dunkin' for a while, and then my friend was the assistant manager, and he was like, "Hey, we have this case of Mellow Yellow that's expired. We're gonna throw it away." I'm like, "No, pal. That's going in the back of my car." And I just kept a whole case in the winter, like half frozen in the trunk of my car.
When I was working at that kitchen in college, there was just one day, like I was looking around. It's like I don't see any cameras, and there's just a box of Twix. I was like, I'm just gonna take it. And I just took it. It was like completely impulsive.
As you should.
Like, in fact, I think there actually was a camera.
Probably.
Like, we'll see what happens.
I mean, the odds of them going, like, they'd have to know something's up, comb back through the footage, and like that's who has the time,
right? I was a menace at that school. I got pretty wild. Like the dorms were like, if you go into the basement and walk through these like tunnels, you get to like the service garage. Yeah. So like I would go down there. Like they had like it was like a soda like fridge where like it was like honor system. You put some dollars in there. Yeah. I would take the cash. I'd take soda. like I was like, I pay tuition. I just take cash.
That's so funny. I remember that you justifying it, being like, "What? I pay tuition. I can steal."
I used to work IT at the school I went to, and So I knew like the codes to the server room and a whole bunch of other things. And one day after I stopped working there, I was still working at the school, but I didn't work at IT anymore. I was like, I wonder if they ever changed these codes. They didn't change any of these codes.
Nice. Just wreak havoc.
I
refund everyone's tuition.
I was like, no, they didn't do anything.
No OPSEC.
I never got any knowledge like that fun, but one thing I did learn is I worked at Five Guys for a little bit. We'd have to clean the like Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, the one where you like can select flavors and all that stuff. And if you go on like an area on the screen that isn't a button, and if you tap a triangle, so like tap any 3 points in a triangle, it loads up the menu, so you can shut those machines down if you want.
The drink machines?
Yeah. So you just tap like here, it'll load up the menu, and then you can just shut it right down. And then so if you don't like someone that's behind you, you can be like, 1 second, I'm getting Sprite.
You really should
shut
have told
down
me
the
that.
machine.
You really should not have told me that.
Dude, it's fun. It's a fun move.
So it's is it like
So it's like you'll see all the drinks and everything. If you just hit anywhere that isn't going to hit a button on the touchscreen and you hit a triangle. So it's like if it's like all the drinks are here, hit like it'll load up the diagnostic menu.
I may not be a person that will go full Karen on a service worker, but I will unleash chaos and mischief where possible.
Yeah.
I'll do that when they're nice to me.
It has nothing to do with the workers and everything you need. Just one, watch the world
just like
burn
to
a
watch-
little bit.
There's been times where if I stop at like a gas station and they like give me a hard time about using the bathroom, you know I'm pissing all over that seat.
I'm gonna ruin your day.
One time a guy was a real prick to me. I pissed on the sink all over it, all over the handle. I aimed up, got the paper towel dispenser.
There was a guy that was rude to like our friend's little sister, so we like pissed all over his door handle.
Didn't you put like sugar in a guy's gas tank one time?
We put water.
Isn't that also not good?
Apparently, it's not good.
Apparently.
Apparently, it's not good.
Which you didn't know before you did it, of course.
I wanted. It's like this is dirty. I want to clean it up.
Trying to help him.
I
Cleaning his
remember,
tank.
No, that guy was an asshole.
It was there was one time in high school we would just sometimes it'd be like, hey, like get in the car, we're gonna do like just kind of dumb little petty crimes. And I got into the car one time and it was one of the guys, it was like a guy in a grade below me, and he was dating a girl who was in a grade above me, and apparently they were dating, then they broke up, but then he found out that her ex-boyfriend from before they dated was like harassing her and just kind of being like a problem. He was like in town visiting from college, and so he was like, I need to do something to like get at this guy, like he's a bad guy. And so we're like, all right, we'll go egg his house. But like we forgot that it's like he's in college, so he doesn't consider it his house anymore. It's his parents' house. Yeah. So he was just like, oh yeah, someone egged my parents' house. And then the guy was like, he didn't get the message. He was like, here's what we're going to do.
Get the message.
Here's what we're going to do. I figured this out online. What you can do is if you go to an auto parts store and you buy a spark plug and you take a knife and you scrape off the plastic coating, you can throw it at a window and it'll shatter the window. And I was kind of like, what if we didn't do that?
We don't commit a felony.
If you throw a metal object at a window, it'll
No. It's like
the
specifically like a spark plug. You take off the covering and then...
Yeah, they're ceramic, and I guess there's something about how it interacts. Supposedly, there's something about how it interacts with the glass that it like shatters.
It like
the whole
explodes it. It's not like a rock going through it. Like it makes
Yeah.
contact on that little thing,
the whole thing
and the whole
shatters?
thing like
just shatters.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we managed to get him to not do that. Because
Good.
that's, I mean, what is that? Just like destruction of property at
it's- you
easily
don't-
hundreds of
You
dollars.
don't want
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Once you
Well,
start closing in on felony territory,
Exactly. Yeah.
not good. Not
You
good.
don't
Well,
do that.
I hate to say this, but I do need to get back to work.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Pat and I are going to keep talking.
That's
so-
right.
We did it out.
You're off the podcast.
Yeah, I'm kicked out. Are you for real gonna keep recording?
No,
or-
no.
Okay. I mean, you can. I
He got
guess.
so sad.
I was like, well, I mean, shit.
No, it's fine. We hit an hour, right?
We did hit an hour.
Okay,
We did
nice.
an hour. So
We did our jobs.
thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, thank you for having me,
thank you,
guys. I'm going to miss you guys.
Appreciate it. We're gonna miss you, brother.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We'll be
miss you,
back.
man.
I'll
We
be
will
back at the end of October, actually.
All right,
I'll
cool.
be back in November.
Well, I'll be here.
So yeah, this is Confidently Wrong. Thank you again, Stephen. I'm Chris Nugget.
I'm Pat Nugaths.
And you guys are great.
Bye.
Bye.